Yes.
Go!
You did it. Welcome to
that actually gonna sink it?
of FURN.
I don't know.
Storm King's Thunder. I have a haircut. That's the big announcement today. My hair is gone. I am still the same person.
Not as a spy.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I know, so to be everyone else. And so we just made really good use of my spam. It works perfectly.
Anyway.
Accurate. So, yes, welcome back to what should turn out to be another pretty fun session. Don't point lasers at my face. There's a laser on my forehead. Got it. Last we left off. It's been a long week. It's been a long week. I am very tired. This is going to be a lot. So that will be this episode. Last we left off, our band of misfits were over in the town of East Haven in the Icewind Dale, where they were performing a task for Markham from Bryn Shander to explore the Icewind Dale, find out if there's any giant activity, and report back to him. You started the session by stealing a guard's entirety of money, or Teldrin did, with the help of Alton. You stole all of his money.
I didn't steal all of it.
All of his money.
No, I didn't. He had 7 silver and 3 copper left.
Yes, he did. He had less than a gold of money.
Basically all of his money.
Or was it 9 silver? I don't remember.
I think it was 9 silver.
He probably can't
I
afford
think
to
it was
live
9
there
silver.
anymore.
He said he had, and you took gold.
But yeah, and whilst you, after that, Hush and Jeffrey began the investigation of who killed the cat, and managed to get absolutely nowhere.
The
rest of the party forced him to leave.
It's still going.
There's still an ongoing investigation there. You guys left East Haven, much to Hush's disappointment and disdain, because he wanted to stay and find out who murdered the kitty cat. But you guys all just went, fuck this shit, I'm out, and left. So he's like, well, I guess I'm following then. On your way back, you were heading back to Bryn Shander to pick up some tents, because you realised that walking around the Icewind Dale without any cover was suicidal, and you were going to die if you slept out in the snow. And you could only get tents from Bryn Shander. But on the way there, you ran into a frost giant and his winter wolf pet, who had butchered the barbarians that you ran into on your way back, or across a few weeks, few days before, like 6-7 days before. You killed him, removed his toe and his ear, went back to the Bryn Shander, where you deposited said ear and toe in front of Markham, who went, holy fuck, this giant. What's that thing? Named you Defenders of Icewind Dale.
Because we only help them.
Yep, all you have done is help. Shortly thereafter, you got approached by a man with one arm and a woman in robing clothing, because that's a thing. Fuck. It begins.
It never ended.
Where they filled you in about a reward for Weevil, whatever his name is.
Warble.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Weevil the Warble. Where they said there's a 5,000 gold piece reward for turning him in, and he's not up here because they haven't found him. But they're going to go back to Mirabar, see if they can get any new leads. And if you guys have to find him, just to come to Mirabar and ask for them, and they will come and collect and give you your reward. You then made your way to Huddlestone, because you'd had enough of the gold and wanted to go back to more habitable lands. And the only way to do that is through Huddlestone, which is the small little town of rock gnomes and dwarves mostly, and a few humans here and there. You found the inventor Thwip, clockwork inventor, who gave one of you a clockwork dog, I can't remember who took it. There you go. And he made gears on a sword for Harsh. That makes lightsaber sounds now when he swings it.
And he has to make those lightsaber sounds. Please
Never roll
swings
the
it.
dice.
He promised Sasha that he would look into whether or not he could improve the power of a crossbow with some clockwork mechanisms. and see where that left off. And he discovered that it now had explosives, and absolutely loved it. What a shit! Paid a shit ton of money for not very much, and is going to work on creating a shaped charge thing so that he can mine
Shaped
better.
charge grenades. Do this.
He's trying to find a
nice
shaped charge mechanism so that he can mine better, but it's going to get turned into weaponry.
Yeah. Actually, I was going for a timer. Yeah.
I think he said he's going to work. He's going to work out the shape charge first, and then
Yeah.
he's going to look into doing a timer. Because he said the timer is a piece of piss, because you can do that anyway.
Yeah.
But he doesn't want to spend the time building a timer to have to rebuild it every time you
This
blow
is
something
fair.
up. So he wanted to get the explosion away from the clockwork timer, so you can just go re-pick it up and plug it into the next one and go bam. He then went to the inn and got some beds to stay the night. Discovered that the tunnel was connected to the Underdark, but there were guards down there. Sticks went hunting, brought back a grick.
Tasty.
Which was particularly impressive because gricks are nasty fuckers. And you guys went to sleep, and that was where we left off. So, morning comes.
Am I still poisoned after their mushrooms? Last time.
Let me just check if you're still poisoned.
You were immune to it.
You are no longer poisoned.
Good.
I think he was the one that failed it.
Yeah, he was the only one to fail
Yeah,
save.
Or can your character use slings?
And like I picked
your
you
character
specifically,
use
so I was like,
Rangers can use
It's
anywhere.
paladins that are
Okay.
immune.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not.
yeah, but you're a
I feel that
lizard.
would be
I was
far
like,
Monks are
easier.
immune to
that-
poison.
Huh?
Monks are immune to poison.
Oh,
They
it's
hit
for a
high enough
higher
level.
level, isn't it? It's like 7 or.
Yeah, purity of body and mind or something like that. You also
Yeah.
don't need to eat and drink, and you're immune to
10th,
disease.
10th level.
There you go. Yes, so morning comes. You all wake up in the room that you were staying in, and no one Sticks are not there.
Teldrin.
Sorry, Teldrin.
I was like, that's a weird.
What?
That's a weird walk
I
away.
have a good start to this. Teldrin and Sticks are not in your room.
Is anyone else in the room, or is it just us?
Just you guys. Teldrin's things have also gone.
Did anyone see the drow leave?
I was asleep.
I was on watch for 2 hours, I think,
Yep,
and then I went to sleep.
yep,
And woke up 4 hours later.
yep.
Did I see anyone leave?
He
Or was he already gone?
was gone at that point already.
Okay.
Is the room that we were staying in, didn't you say it was like underground, just carved out of a
Mhm.
bit of rock?
Mhm.
So, depending on how like rough and unfurnished it is, surely it'd be easy for me to sort of like track where he went and see like evidence of what direction he may have gone.
Make a survival check. Tracks.
Oh, 6 plus 6, 12.
Oh, you spend a few minutes, and you do see sort of it's not very like clean. Not many people come down this far. They normally go up at the top, but this is basically where the bigger rooms are.
Mhm.
So you do notice that there are, leading from the room that you're in, you can see the tracks of Teldrin and Sticks making their way towards where that tunnel is.
So they've gone down.
Can I hear anyone mining still?
Make a perception check.
I'd imagine,
You mean
yes, it's a
exploding?
mining town.
Well-
Potentially
It's
mining.
like rocking to the room.
25.
You can't hear any mining. You can still hear the movement of guards around echoing up, sort of chainmail clanging around, spears being hit against things, shields moving. But you don't hear any mining.
I say we give him an hour to come back and then just leave.
Yeah.
Sort that.
You know how you two like dark places?
No,
They went down.
I'm not going down there. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go get breakfast.
Yes.
Food. But before that, I have to come clean. I don't know where those mushrooms came from, but I do. They came from a cave. You know when you fell unconscious because of the boozy thing? Yeah, I got knocked around there. I didn't know what they did. I just wanted to know. I thought you'd be okay, because you're a giant lizard thing. And then everyone else decided they want some as well. and then it just kind of got out of hand.
I would have warned you, but I wanted to find out as well.
Aha.
No harm.
No, not only that horrible taste.
Yeah, they weren't brilliant. But now we know. They don't really do anything until then.
Cool.
Right, breakfast time, I suppose.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I go look for the innkeep
Yeah,
to
just-
see if he can bring us breakfast.
That's fine. As you're moving your way to start going back up, you hear the footsteps coming down the steps. She said she was going to bring breakfast to you in your rooms.
Oh, let me go back to the room.
Well then.
Yeah, that was part of the deal. Was she'd bring it down for you because you can't really sit in their eating room. Yeah. You know.
Do you know what?
You'd be fine.
I've sat at a plastic table before. I'm sure I could manage.
We started one made of rock with a much lower ceiling.
Do you know what? Yes. I have goddaughters, and they had a windy house, and they just had a rock in their chair.
It's that, but there's 7 of you.
We're bigger than you.
Yeah. So, yeah, you guys are eating breakfast and enjoying your food. She comes down, deposits with a couple of
I do
people
ask,
help.
does she know where he's gone?
She just sort of looks at you, looks around the room and goes, I have no idea. He was with you, so I assumed you would know.
Okay.
I know he went down. That's about it.
I hope he can fight.
I eat breakfast.
Good.
Yeah, you can fight.
She's just been upstairs.
How's the mushrooms? We see mushrooms again?
Yeah, it's mostly fungal mushroom stuff, yeah.
How's
It's
mushrooms?
the only one
It's tasty.
that really
It's a good broth.
respecting at this point.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of bread to go with it. For the morning.
Oh, delicious.
I'm slightly hesitant.
I love yours.
Well, if you don't want them, yeah, share
I
them
know,
out.
so I ain't having it.
I haven't even looked at anyone else's and I'm just eating mine.
Yeah.
Cool. So you
I
guys are
eventually
gonna
come
eat
back
bread.
after they finish breakfast.
Yeah. I was gonna say, was there anything you wanted to do? I thought you would just cool. That's fine. So as you guys are sort of 30 minutes into your eating your breakfast, you tell June,
Back to my 4 drow heads.
tell June,
Guys, I got breakfast.
tell June
Yeah.
reappears with
Oh.
6.
Where the fuck have you been?
4 drow heads.
Why?
Well, everyone misses home now and again.
Fair enough. I've heard the Underdark is extremely dangerous, though.
I'm used to it.
Find anything?
I wasn't looking, just remembering.
Get attacked by anything?
I don't think so.
Does he look like anything's attacked him that he hasn't noticed?
It doesn't look dark.
Was he looking for himself?
That was
It's
the
like the
Oh
scars
yeah,
aren't
that one.
even
That was
from
when
other things, so-
I go off on this whole spiel about
This is where we get the
everyone's
5-minute
just like,
monologue.
they did what?
In what hole?
Well, they made a new one.
Yeah.
How many times?
74.
I don't remember. Yeah.
I know. He lost track. You eventually lose track where your head's going.
Okay.
I enjoyed it the first 72 times.
The last 2 and
The 73rd got a little bit rough, and the 74th was over the line.
just stinging
Yeah.
at that point.
I mean, you know, it was barbed.
That's not the bit.
Oh, a
That's not,
tiefling as well. Interesting.
that's not the bit I dislike. I mean,
No.
So we had breakfast.
yeah, and we spoke about home.
Oh, you did?
Belgian recounted.
Of all the things that Sasha would never ever want to talk about,
Yeah.
is horror.
Whilst you guys eat breakfast, Teljin recounts one of his wonderful fond memories of one of his childhood.
And we all had an endearing time.
And you
Oh.
guys, some of you choke a little bit on your breakfast and put your foods aside because that's unpleasant. Some of
Thankfully,
you-
I'd already finished.
Yeah, and some of you just
Don't care. Just
champion
keep
it
eating.
down.
Like, oh, okay, fun.
Quick one.
And anyway, that's how I got that scar.
One thing. I have
This
forgotten
one.
my notepad today,
Well done.
and I'm the one who's been keeping the notes.
Oh, well done.
Let's hope we don't need them and there's a load of paper.
Use the vehicle paper.
Oh,
Can it
God.
still yours and write? You can do the notes today.
Yeah, I'll scribble something down. I won't be able to read it, but I'll still write it down.
Same. That's what I'm doing.
I brought a pen, but I didn't bring the notepad.
I did a whole session of actually writing notes on Tuesday. It was amazing.
Not that he can read it.
No, not that I can fucking read what it says because I have to write really quickly and it's just a
Yeah,
fucking mess.
a lot of my notes are like that.
Usually my notes end up like that.
What, a blank
Yeah,
paper?
I knew we were meant to be going to visit a wizard who can apparently equip us with extra things to go if we go and get something for
Oh
him.
yes.
That's about.
Yeah, the wizard.
And we were meant to go to Nye.
Go visit Everland.
And we were meant to visit Nye.
Crowin, Valhalla,
Some-
Harrow.
Nice,
Because you've got bunches of places that you wanted to
that
go.
was the first place.
You need to go to Neverwinter.
Neverwinter, yes. To talk to a guard.
You need to go
Captain.
to Waterdeep.
To
Well, Waterdeep's
talk
the
to
furthest away. Neverwinter is Neverwinter the
Isn't it?
closest?
That's
Luskan
next
is.
closest, I think.
I think Luskan is closer than that, but that's the closest one we're going to, I think.
Do we need to go to Luskin?
No.
Yeah, so.
Yeah.
No,
Neverwinter's
we
the
got
main
to go
person.
through
Yeah.
Luskan.
You do have to go
Not
through
about-
Yeah, let's go through it, but Neverwinter's closest to the next thing we need to do.
Yeah,
No,
Neverwinter's the
not
next
that.
closest, then it would be, well...
How
it
close is the
giant?
other one?
Evelyn.
Was it?
Yes.
Make a history check.
Oh, that was my father or uncle. And then we need to go find him.
Well, I think you're decent.
I think I've got very high on there.
That's
Yeah, I've got
main
19.
storyline.
19. Evelyn is...
And I lived in Neverwinter, so
Yeah,
it's...
you're in
yeah,
Neverwinter.
yeah.
So, Neverland from Neverwinter, you follow the high road south until the Tribor Trail, and then from there you can follow the Tribor Trail across the Tribor, through the Desserin Valley, past Evermore, and it's up at the northern edge of the High Forest.
So through Neverwinter first.
Yes,
Mhm.
yeah.
Okay.
Through well, if you were starting from Neverwinter, you can get there a different route if you were to go south towards Luskan, and then head along the Valley and come back down south. But excuse me. Through you're heading from Neverwinter. Yeah, Everland would be closer than. Should I say that? Waterdeep actually is probably closer than Everland.
Yeah.
If we've got to go through Neverwinter and we want to go to Waterdeep,
Yeah. Waterdeep is
We could
closer.
go to Everland first, then to Neverwinter, and then get a boat to Waterdeep. So we didn't have to go through the Marsh of Dead Men.
well, we can go boat from Neverwinter anyway.
I forget, why were we going to Waterdeep?
To talk to the
There's a
Roaring
fire,
Horns
yeah,
about
Oh,
our
yeah.
Simba's got the Ring of Winter.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
Waterdeep was what Artus Sirac gave you.
Our Simba was his father or something.
Yes, yes. Yeah, so Waterdeep to talk to a royal
Something
family.
Roaring Horn.
You need to go see Crowin, Valhalla, Everland, and go see Sir Laniver in Neverwinter.
Right, so today, stuff that we've got to do. We've got to go back to the gnome and collect. You had to go back to him, didn't you? Did we have to go back to him? Crossbow. Get your crossbow.
I didn't leave it with him.
You did?
No.
No.
No, because he said it's going to take him a few weeks to work out how to do it.
If
Okay.
he comes
So
back
we-
in another time, we'd give him it.
So we
So
don't
we don't
need
need to go back to
we don't
the-
need Sims today.
No, should we just make our way?
So we just get going towards Wizard Guy.
Wizard.
Oh no.
For now.
Okay.
So,
We got-
how's easiest to get to the Wizard Lake?
He said it's further than Neverwinter, and almost the same distance as going to Waterdeep.
Yeah, but you were saying go there, then go to Neverwinter. Then go
Yeah, I was thinking if we go that way, would it?
So, from where you are...
So it's to Lusk and then go east along the.
Yeah, you can head to Luskan
Yes,
and
you've
then
got
head
that.
east, which would lead you across to
So-
Mirabar, and then from Mirabar you can follow the long road south, which again leads you back to Tribor. If you want to follow a road, or you can go cross country.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, sure, you'll probably find it easier.
So yeah, so from you can go. If you can get to Luskan, from Luskan you can head east, or sort of slightly northeast, across to Mirabar. From Mirabar you can follow the long road south down to Tribor. The Tribor you can head east and just follow the road until you hit Everland.
Where is Everland on the map? Or is it too
Slightly
small?
to the north of High Forest,
Might be
to the
north.
east of Evermore's.
Are we going to go it alone the whole way? Are we going to join the caravan?
You might not be on it.
I don't think it's on there.
Not that it matters.
Yeah, I was trying to get the general.
If we're gonna get caravan, we have to wait for them to be ready to go.
Yeah, but
and it's
Yeah.
unlikely they're going to be leaving now.
Unless the next city that we're going to have to go to start this is potentially Hasbro. Which is a big enough city, there might be.
Maybe
There's
along,
probably caravans going every day.
maybe along the tribal trail we can go caravan
Yeah,
for
pick
this.
one up along the way.
Just find one.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, they're going to overtake us.
We can buy our own wagon. Just have our own like party wagon.
Just take their way.
Get
Just
a
take their
horse.
wagon. Exactly. I like your thinking.
Highwaymen
Huh?
just for a bit, like, Zazen.
Just like this, like, we need to live. Suck.
Well, knowing,
Psych.
knowing your character, you're like,
I'm
what's
an
this in the
expert on
back?
that one.
Exactly.
Only if I'm only hijacking it if there's food. Anything else? Nah. Okay.
They have
You
stew.
go.
There's a nice fluffy cat in the back. Oh wait.
There was a fluffy cat.
The cat murderer's bit.
It's like, oh my god, he's here as well.
Just randomly see that same dwarf there, and you're like,
This can't be coincidence.
Alright, so we're going to Neverwinter and then towards Deep first, or we're going to the Evermore?
We might actually be able to afford a carriage.
Our own or just rent one?
I think we should. I think we should just.
Let's do it.
Just saying.
Yeah, go it like
Just move, yeah.
No,
Fuck
just
it.
saying.
There's enough of us, we'll be fine.
It only costs us about 200 gold.
Okay.
Comparative to other
Yeah,
forms of
not
transport.
that in Huddlestone, not that you've seen any
No.
wagons or
We'd
horses.
have to go to Losken to buy it.
Yeah. We've got to go to Los Angeles anyway, right?
So we just walk.
Yeah,
to-
so yeah, we'd have to go to Losken anyway. Yeah, so we. Yeah.
Just plod on like we have to.
Cool. So you make your way out of Huddlestone. I don't know what I'm tired, so I'm just gonna,
don't try.
I'm not trying to do anything. It's just happening. See, it's just.
You just go Northern Scottish, normal, Northern Scottish, normal.
Fuck you.
Let's go wildly racist
Alright.
next.
Oh fuck me, I ain't done nothing.
I was going to, and then I realised I probably shouldn't.
I was trying to see if we could each do it while being really tired to see.
I was this close, and then stopped and went, I shouldn't do that.
Do what?
So
So
we
we
want to
want-
go wildly racist. I was about to do it, and then I went,
No,
no,
no.
this is going on YouTube.
Idiot.
I stopped.
I mean, this is going on YouTube, so.
So you guys
Probably off the cuff then.
you head towards the southwest end of Huddlestone, and follow the road down out of the mountains. Nothing of particular interest happens. You reach a point where the path forks. The road continues going straight in the direction you're going, so it continues going towards the southwest. Yeah, and then the fork heads directly south. Which path do you want to take?
The new path.
The new one. Yeah.
South?
So what are the two paths, sorry?
One that continues southwest, the direction you've been travelling, and one that forks off to the south.
Is there a signpost?
That is Newt.
Does anyone have a map?
I don't know.
There is
No one has a
Newt.
map.
There is Newt, so there's Pingu just in.
Newt.
How far from the town are we?
From Huddlestone?
Yeah.
Not that far. You've only got a couple of miles out.
I'm not
actually, I
walking
say
back.
a couple.
No.
Sorry, make that. No, make that 20.
Okay, so it's been 4 hours.
I mean, you can go back if you want.
Cool. I've decided new path. We can vote on it.
Left.
I did that as well.
Does anyone actually know which path?
Would I know?
Which one looks the most travel?
Apparently.
Make a survival check.
Can I do that as well?
Sure.
18.
Have a look. 18. You want to make a
I'll
survival
help
check?
him instead.
Are you proficient in survival?
No.
You cannot help him.
Yeah. You can hinder it.
I am. I could try helping
I'm
him.
Oh, I could
No,
too.
then you're in order to help someone, you actually have to be able to
The
do
rangers
it.
work
Oh.
out which way you go.
But you can
Are
check.
you helping me?
I'll try.
Sure.
I'll
Sure.
check as well.
Yeah.
I'm being helped by the Rangers.
No.
I rolled another 12, so that's 18.
Ranger squad, go.
Yeah.
18 is the number.
There is slightly more traffic following the one to the south.
So the new path.
New path, yeah.
Cool. Most people travel that way.
No way, man.
Go that way.
Cool. So you follow the path south after as it heads towards evening. and the night starts to come when you hit the point where you can't travel anymore. The road starts to bend. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I'm sorry.
Someone start throwing d6s at him.
I will
Instantly.
bite you.
Just
I'd rather
we have
not.
to go
Where's the
east
vegan
anyway
drag?
to see if we can find Warble Weevil.
So yeah, what
What's
happens?
about the path?
We
The
start.
path starts forking towards the southeast.
Nathan, throw d6s, you say.
So the first one we were going southeast.
Sorry, it's not forking. It's in,
Hello.
it
I've got
follows
4
the
cubes in there
southeast. So
as
you're
well.
following.
So we're now parallel with the other path.
No.
No, because the other path was going southwest.
Oh, we're
Okay.
going southwest. Sorry. Okay. Okay.
So you're now
So we're
heading.
now going
you're now heading
opposite
east.
way.
Well,
Yeah,
we don't really need.
you're
to
going
go
east,
that
which
way.
is you're going southeast, and east is where you need to go. You need to go further south anyway, and the southeast is also where you need to go.
Cool.
So yeah.
Going in the right direction.
But it is night time.
Look for a camp site. Look for a safe campsite.
Yeah.
Was that?
Go ahead and make
What's
perception
the
checks.
temperature like actually? Is it cooler
Um,
than it was, or
It's
can't
warmer than it
remember.
was, but not by much.
23.
is it survivably warm?
I had 15.
Don't 6.
The
I
moment
mean,
the
he can't
temperature's
see.
pretty low, but you're still very
Well,
close.
like,
Like you're
dark
still.
vision.
We still have warm water, winter
Because I
clothes
have
and
it.
that. So
You're still at the base of the spine of the world, so the temperature probably at night
Dark
is going to
vision.
drop.
Oh right, yeah, you give
Give
them
us a
dark.
spell.
I can do it.
Hilarious.
What's the terrain like around us, by the way?
Rocky and
That's gonna help you out so much.
I look.
in fact, actually, yeah, it definitely is
Oh, yeah, 'cause
cold
you're human,
because
you can't see
You're
it.
actually sort of standing in fake snowdrifts.
Okay, is there
That's
any
what I was
like
asking.
any trees or stuff nearby?
I'll take watch.
Nope.
My 120 foot dark
Any
vision.
caves?
It's just-
in the night.
Look,
Something out of the west.
It's just
not
that
really.
I
It's
get
very
so
open. It's very
Oh,
exposed.
So,
you're
I've
at the
grown
base
up
of the
in the dark
spine,
and
so
dark.
it's not. You're not really on a mountain either. You're just sitting at the base of a mountain.
Just a rocky out.
What is this?
Yeah.
Alright, so he got a 23 on the perception.
Cool. What do you get?
I got a 15.
I got 7.
7. Would everyone else get perceptions?
Oh, we're
6.
rolling perception.
13.
13.
Too busy waving my sword.
Oh shit. 23.
Cool. There doesn't seem to be anywhere particular to make camp. It's open, exposed, it's rocky, and it's snowy.
Cool. Let's just make camp here.
We do what we
and
can
we'll
to
keep
make a decent
watches
camp.
as usual anyway.
Using the road as a flat
Yeah.
platform.
It,
Cool.
it's going to be pretty cold.
I would take
so
third
let's-
watch because it will be darkest.
I'll take second watch.
I can't see.
Can't see shit.
I'll do
Good.
first.
Right, let's put the tent on them.
Who's doing 4th?
One of you two.
Yeah, I'll do.
Although he won't be watching. He'll be playing with his sword.
He'll just be marching around the camp going.
Which
Hey,
in
then-
itself
then
might
we-
be enough of a deterrent.
We'll get attacked and he'll be like, huh?
No, he's gonna be randomly swinging
and kill them.
And someone's.
Yeah,
Heads
head,
will just
like,
fly.
3 of them.
So with 3, are you taking a watch or?
I can't see anything.
3 of us can't
Oh,
see
good.
in the
Cool.
dark.
Oh, okay.
Of course, you have to.
The 4 of you are done.
I have to.
Well, he doesn't have to. Someone else could take the watch. You're just not going to see
I
anything.
could if I really
torch.
wanted
I'm
to,
gonna
which
throw
would
that out
tell
there,
anyone
guys.
expend
So
a
these
spell slot to use dark vision
Ignorant
myself.
little things
I
called torches.
I'll be honest,
that
that's the
see in
point.
the dark.
Yeah, but
very
then
much
we're
giving
exposed,
away
then
where we
give
are.
away our position.
We're half of the party's asleep, so I don't really know.
Yeah,
if
we're
that's
halfway up a
much.
mountain.
I'd like a
And we're
campfire.
on the main road.
Yeah.
It's cold.
Really big
have no
invisible
fire.
we
I
are.
think we'd have to be like really lucky for people to miss.
I have a tinderbox, but I don't
Yeah,
have
I'm sure
firewood.
we could make
There's
a
no
fire.
trees.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we've got no fire.
We can burn Mud's crossbow.
You fucking dead.
We could burn
What's
this.
in the middle of nowhere? We're going to be wandering about trying to hunt out visible.
Yeah,
traps
what could
around.
there possibly be? Anyway, cool. So I just go and meditate for 4 hours.
Cool.
Yeah.
For the sake of brevity, nothing happens.
All right.
What, for any of us?
Yeah.
We don't
Okay.
freeze to death though.
Yay.
No,
Good.
you've got protection. The temperature does drop, but not so much that your combination of tents and cold weather gear keeps it tolerable, if nothing else.
Next morning.
Next morning, let's skip a few mornings, and you will travel along the what's the name of the road? The northern something that's in the fold.
Quality.
Oh, it's in the
Right.
front.
I'll
Okay,
read
it's
it.
not just you being a.
No, it's not just me being a thing. It's on the fold, so I can't actually read what it says.
That one's got even less detail, so.
Good luck with that.
Northern means
Black Lord Road?
No, northern means.
Oh.
No, and it's definitely not Black Road because it definitely said northern.
Yeah.
No, I'm looking at the one that goes from Luskan to Mirabar, so yeah, it's definitely the wrong
Yes. So you follow along the northern means. I missed my mouth. That was on camera.
You what?
He missed his mouth. It was
I
great.
lifted the lid up and the lid closed and I went twice. And I went, oh no.
I don't seem to have that problem with the same water bottle.
Yeah, well, I don't sleep this week.
No, baby. Throw D6s at him.
I don't want to lose them.
Yeah, but if I hit the camera.
Kind of need them.
Mornings later.
Yes.
Mornings later, as you're
Incidentally,
travelling along your...
I've been using Mage Armor each morning just as we leave.
You have to say you use
That's
that.
why I'm telling him now, because he said a few mornings later.
So, a few mornings later, you are following along the road as it branches towards the south again, and you can see a few miles ahead of you, or more than a few miles ahead of you, but sort of 10 or so miles ahead of you, but you're still slightly elevated. You can see the mouth of the Mirar River, and sitting in the mouth of the river is a town that is sort of spread over both sides of the bank, around the mouth, and there are 5 islands in the mouth of the river, one of which has got a particularly tall tower on it, which has a sort of yellow floating sigil just rotating around the top of the tower.
Better, isn't it?
Do I know what I'm seeing?
I think I know what I'm saying.
Everyone who wants to have a work out thing, Arcana checks.
Bad.
Wow.
Mute your phone.
You know what? That was my dad, and I haven't talked to him in about 3 weeks. That was really bad. I put instant decline.
Well, so with you. Arcana checks, people, if you're interested to know.
11.
17.
11.
11, nice.
17.
17, nice, cool. It is the sigil of the Arcane Brotherhood.
I did not know that.
No, none of you knew that at all. Actually, Sam didn't, but which, from what you can recall, came back into being sort of a few decades ago, when the host tower, which had been destroyed previously, which is that particularly big tower, randomly regenerated itself and regrew.
As it does.
as every tower does, just casually.
All the lizards got excited.
Yeah.
I just have a picture of like Lego blocks or
I
something.
mean, maybe we'll meet some other adventurers in this town.
Maybe you will.
Yeah. That'd be very odd if I came across a certain dwarf with a
Yeah.
whopping great big ginger mohawk.
Nobody understands this.
Nope.
Oh, we do.
Apart from me.
He does. Sam also has no idea what the fuck we're talking about.
There's not a dragon problem going on at the moment, so
That's
I
right,
doubt it.
Yeah, you
Definitely.
better-
There's not a
campaign.
strange gnome with a tortoise and 15 all our gold.
Anyway,
So yeah, Arcane Brotherhood is basically along the Sword Coast and within Faerun, probably the most powerful group of wizards and mages there is. Mates! They're very
Wizards and
powerful
mates!
Wow.
I clean now?
They're
They
like,
dust
uh,
you, they dust you
I
to
clean
death.
now.
I was more thinking like barmaids from Oktoberfest that have just got like 30 pints in one arm.
And I was picturing a French maid. The French maid.
That's what I was saying, like dusting you to death, like just.
I was picturing them using the dusters as an arcane focus.
Anyway, the tower
Precipitation.
erected.
What, the tower erected?
The tower erected.
Because of the maids.
And,
Yeah, that makes
as
sense.
you're watching, it throbs a little bit. And a vein just.
Although for some reason
Does
it's
it let out?
slightly
Does it let out a
curved.
lot of white steam at the top of the
Okay,
tower?
that's enough.
And then there's a.
Definitely doesn't meet YouTube's the.
Are there 2 mounds either side of it?
I mean, it's coming out the middle of an island.
So yeah,
The
2
island.
mounds. Yeah. Anyway, should we move on?
Yes.
So the Arcane Brotherhood is on Faerun the most powerful group of mages. And yeah, so they've recently come back into being in Luskan, just because that's where their tower is, basically. Because fuck it, why not?
Good reasons then.
Fair enough, yeah.
I'm just gonna die
Can you
Okay.
be
on
quiet
camera.
about
Fuck off.
Someone else take the DM chair, quick.
that? Dibs.
Shotgun dibs.
You can't call shotgun, you don't own it.
Ah.
Shotgun dibs. That's mine, bitch.
His chair.
Should we stop tangenting and just
Yeah.
It's gonna be one of those
Continue.
weeks. So you make your way towards what you work out to be the port city of Luskan, which I have information about it.
You'd have been here before.
Have you?
Looking down on it, the place looks like a shithole. It is built of there's squat buildings, ramshackle docks, creaky old longships. The streets are covered in shit, literally covered in shit. And there are the people walking around it are all whatchamacallit, they all fucking stink. Some of them have got blackened teeth, missing teeth, they've got eye patches, some of them have got peg legs, the occasional hook. They're all wearing like leather or studded leather, carrying scimitars, and they yeah, it's not a nice place, basically.
Keeping all
What
your
kind of
goods
races are around?
hidden.
Mostly, mostly it is humans that are around. There's a couple of dwarves, some elves. There's actually more half orcs than there are of elves and dwarves. There's a far more half orcs here than you would normally see outside of like Waterdeep or Baldur's Gate. And also, what you can see is in the harbour, you can see a very thick black cloud of smoke rising from a very, very large ship. That is just on fire, basically. And from where you're standing, you can see the island that the host tower is standing on. The host tower is a good like 200, 300 feet tall, and the island's a good like probably about 150 or so feet long, maybe 200 feet long. And this ship is about the same length.
Damn.
It's a big fucking ship.
Can I see what standard the ship is flying?
Sure, make a perception check.
Yeah, I was going to say, what flag does it have?
Is it
23.
on fire or is the ship on fire?
The ship is on fire, and there's just a big, fucking huge cloud of fog.
Sure.
You can't see any flag or anything. What you do notice is floating face down in the water near it are several burnt frost giant corpses. And you can also see across the top of the deck of the ship more burnt, dead frost giant corpses, as opposed to living fucking corpses.
Well, I'm dead.
Zombies, yeah.
Because it's 10 to living corpse. Oh, well, I won't bitch at myself then.
Good.
Good. I tell the rest of them there are giants on that big ass ship. There's giants on that surprisingly giant ship.
Aren't we just watching like the corpse float past us, or is
You're,
it
you're,
all the
you're,
way
this
over
is
there?
still as you're making your way into the
Okay.
city.
I
Are we
can just
walking
sit
past any people as we walk past? Down towards the city?
Are there any guards?
As you're making your way in, there's no guards per se, but there are people just sort of.
Milling about with weapons.
Yeah, everyone is armed. Everybody
Yes.
is armed.
Does anyone have any cause of alarm or concern for the big fiery ship and giant?
There is over standing near it is a big mass of like maybe 30, 40 people who are apparently just standing there watching it. But aside from that, no one seems to be particularly bothered.
I'd like to kind of head on over that way, and when I do, ask one of them, what's the entertainment today?
Yeah, as you walk up, there's a half orc there who sort of looks down at you.
How tall is your character?
Really tiny.
About 6 foot ish.
Yeah, he just looks down. Stupid frost giants. Wizards sorted them out.
Yeah, we had a few of those.
Where we went like that, and a fuck ton of fire flew out. A fuck ton.
How many wizards?
Like 50 of the fuckers.
Jeez.
That's a lot.
Suppose that's why you're glad they're around.
Meh.
Otherwise, you have to fight the frost giants.
Down for a good fight. Having fun.
I'm sure there are a few
Bow
left.
that's on fire. Am I the only one appreciating the irony of this?
What's irony?
Probably.
Water puts out fire. Fire is on water right
What's
now.
that got to do with iron?
Never mind.
Do you know what they were here for?
Fuck knows. They rolled in and died.
So that's
Did anything else happen
ammo?
before the wizard attacked?
No, the ship came in, it crashed into things, and the wizards went, fuck you!
What did it crash into?
You've given this
Some
all
other
way too
ships.
much credit for what he knows.
I don't think this guy is the guy we should be questioning about this.
Do you know
Oh,
anyone
I
who
don't
would be
know.
better informed on
I
what we
read
could,
this
of what's
account.
been happening?
What do you mean, better informed? You insulting me, you calling me stupid?
I walk off
I
at
was
this
wondering
point.
if the wizards would
Yeah,
know if
I'm
they were
leaving.
asked for.
Excuse me, or what's your name?
God damn it!
That's a great plan. Ask for a name.
There was a name there! And then he also just went,
The panic that just went across your face was the greatest thing ever.
I had the fucking name! And then it wasn't there! I'm so sad.
Do you have a name?
Dashark.
The shark. Okay. This is all very interesting. I don't care about that. Do you know the name Warble the Weevil?
He's some bandit. Oh,
Is he around these parts? Is there any talk?
I haven't heard of him. Around here. I've heard of him. Maybe about to put a reward on his head.
Yes.
Do you know how much for?
5,000 gold.
Were you told that by a mirror? Is the other actual? You probably can't read. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Did you say the you probably can't read bit out loud?
I muttered that. Yes.
Does he take offence to
I
that?
don't know.
Apparently not.
I just didn't know.
I look around to see if I can see anyone who looks like they're from the Arcane Brotherhood.
Make perception check.
17.
Nope. Absolute nobody. There is, even on the island the host tower is in, there's nobody standing on it at all.
Oh. I'm keeping an eye on the ship, by the way.
Yep, it's on fire.
Is it just stopped dead, or is it still moving towards
look
the
out
bay?
for
or-
other
Stop
ships.
dead. Yeah, we go. I mean, there's a fair amount of ships. Just
How
sort
close
of,
is the
Oh, so it's
giant
not just
ship?
one ship that's coming. It's a multiple.
Oh, it's
Like,
no,
other
there's
giant,
one giant
Other
ship.
giant ship.
Well, there's only one giant ship. Oh, yeah, so
Okay.
you're looking for. Sure, yeah, make a perception check. I see what you mean. I see what you mean now. I see what you mean.
25.
There are no other giant ships.
Awesome.
How
That's good
close
to know.
is this giant
Are
ship
there
to the
any-
dock? Like, is there any chance of this fire spreading and just taking the rest of the town with it?
Excuse me. No, it's crashed into. It's literally just in the middle of the harbour. What you can see is it came in, smashed through a bunch of longships. The wizards popped out their tower, went "fuck you" and went back in, and it just sort of burnt. It's just sort of getting fucked in the middle of the harbour.
But
Are
it's
there-
far enough away to not.
Yeah,
so the
it's
fire's
just
not going to spread.
but
to the
everything
buildings.
else has just moved away from it, and they're all just sort of watching it, waiting for it to stop burning.
Are there any flying castles?
Specific question.
Are there
But
any
there is a
flying
reason
castles?
for it. Yeah,
Make a
no.
perception check. for
Apparently
flying
about flying
castles.
castles now.
That's an 18.
Clouds.
There are no flying castles.
Okay.
Large clouds.
There are some large clouds, yeah.
Is it
Might be a
really
castle.
sunny out?
Relatively.
Cool, I'm gonna go to the bar.
The bar.
A bar.
A bar.
The shark!
Yeah.
Where's a good place to get a drink?
What sort of drink?
Ale. Well, anywhere that's not too far from here.
So,
Oh, there's a lovely wine place just round the corner.
Well, join me, my friend!
I've got a captain said I gotta wait and get on
I'll
this.
buy your drink.
But captain said I gotta wait and get on the
No, he
ship.
didn't. He said you could come for a
Why
drink.
does he want you to get on the ship?
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, Captain's great. Oh, come get a drink then. I recommend the good wines.
I'm gonna visibly face palm.
Got a connoisseur.
Yeah.
Oh dear. So those two wander off.
Yeah, those two are wandering off to find
money.
I've
to
gone.
find a
I'm actually gonna
wine.
follow you.
Yeah, but I've gone to a proper
I
tavern.
decide to stay here.
It is.
I decide to stay here to see if the ship starts to.
Stupid.
I was gonna say,
If the fire starts to stop or if it keeps
I walk past and I go, my new minion.
it's probably it's
Look up.
probably likely I've been
Bit bigger than last
before.
one.
Can I call you Dirt?
Dump shark.
On the.
Or
That's
Dirt.
what the
I
stuff
don't
is
think
all
you would have been
isn't
let
it?
off the ship.
Sure, the
Yeah,
But you're probably used to what the people are
The
like.
atmosphere I'm familiar
Yeah,
with.
but yeah, you probably don't know your way around because you wouldn't have been let off the ship.
Yeah.
But you have been here.
In case you stray.
Excuse me.
So do you not know the road layout from the elevated position in your crow's nest?
Haven't got a clue, and I just start wandering off towards the nearest place that looks like a tavern.
Well,
Make
the
a
shark
roll.
and me are going
We're all
there.
following the half-orc and Teldrin.
Well,
No,
Well,
I,
he's looking
I
for a
walked off
tavern,
before they had
Oh,
started having
yeah.
the
Yeah, we're going to a wine
conversation.
bar.
Trendy wine bar.
Perception, you said.
Perception, yeah.
16.
16, cool. You have a look around. Actually, you go about 4 steps, looking around and go, I see 7. There's a lot of taverns.
Meeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Yeah,
That one.
cool. You're making your way towards that one. They all look like shit. They all have grimy as fuck windows.
That's exactly what you expect.
Yeah, they are exactly what you're expecting.
Which is the loud one.
They're all pretty loud. They're so fucked. I don't know. I just remember
Great,
all
we're
of
just
them.
going into that one then.
Yeah, that one over there. So you're just gonna stand
I'm
there.
keeping watch on the docks just to see if there's any
You
giant.
stay, as in.
I'm staying where we were there. We're looking out on.
Cool. So you're just staying where you are.
Basically, yes.
Cool.
And keeping an eye out if there's either the fire dies down or any giants leave the ship because there could still be some alive inside that are just going to jump on.
Cool. You guys are going to a wine bar.
Yep.
So Dashark is leading the way. We've got a good one that's got lots of berry. It's got a really sweet little berry thing.
Yes, the shark,
Oh.
meet my friends.
Hi, I'm Dashark.
Hello, the shark.
You're small.
You're very loud.
You like wine?
Very much.
Good. I like wine too.
Excellent.
Shall we keep going?
Sorry, I stopped.
So wait, you all went
You
off
will
with
get
him.
on very well with Hush here.
He doesn't look like a wine drinker.
Oh, I drink everything.
That's all right then.
Exactly.
Hey.
Bonding over.
I'm not sure how much stupidity Sasha can take. May end up just bailing on
I
this.
to get entertaining.
My sheriff's badge is at the very bottom of my bag currently.
Oh, I took that off ages ago.
Yeah, I know, but I had
Did,
it.
did you all take them off?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
took
Yes,
them
but I'm
off.
just fine. It's
Actually-
far away from being visible. It's possible.
I am going to bail on this little party, and I'm just going to spend the next couple of hours just getting a lay of the land and scouting the whole town out.
Okay, cool. This is a bit like, you know what? I've had enough of this
Just like,
half-orc stupidity.
nah, fuck that.
Cool. Awesome. So, you're scouting. So he leads the way. The whole way there. It takes you about probably about 5 minutes to get there. The whole time he just continues the listing of different types of wine that they do, the different flavors.
You're not actually going to say it. You're not actually gonna
I
listen.
myself am not a wine connoisseur. I can do it's red or it's white
Pink.
Or it's
or it's
sparkling.
pink. And there's berry. I don't have.
Don't mention the pink one.
I don't have very what's the word?
Knowledge?
No, something taste buds.
He doesn't have very
Good.
knowledge.
Yeah.
Good taste buds.
Sensitive.
I think it's just that you don't have taste buds. I mean, that's about
I have
it.
taste buds.
I mean,
I love the taste of chicken.
They
what we
taste
should do
chicken,
is try
or they
to
taste
feed
fish.
him a yoga mat.
Are you telling me it's a yoga mat before?
No, you're blindfolded.
Alright.
You won't know it's not a Subway.
What? I think the texture
I
would give
can,
it
the
away.
texture is different. I can tell texture.
Anyway,
So
we've
he leads you to this. He leads you to this wine bar. It's well, It's a very small building on the edge of the town.
Does it look dodgy?
It looks a little bit dodgy, but everywhere looks dodgy.
Alright.
No matter where you're going, it all looks dodgy. But it's got like this looks like somewhere that someone has tried to make look less shit. But the result has been is that everyone else has worsened it because they've tried to make it look not as shit. So you can see they've like attempted to paint the building, and the response has been that people have just drawn like dicks on it instead. They have just they've done some flowers around the outside of the door, and people have just like cut through them. Like everything the owner has tried to do to make it look less shit, the town has retaliated by fucking it up. You can't have something look not shit here.
So it looks like it looks like something that was nice. Then the town's been sacked, raided, and that's what's been left.
Yeah. Except it's been raided by the townsfolk.
So your captain, they seemed like a lovely person. What was their name?
My captain is not in this book.
You can read? You can. Dashark, you can read.
What's reading?
Yeah.
That with the books. I don't like the books.
Get
Picks
up.
off the other campaign.
Yeah.
Quick, find a name, find a name.
It's in here somewhere. Is it in this one?
It's like, I had it written
It's
down
like
on my
good.
screen
We'll just
somewhere.
remember this for
Are we trying to get
Saturday.
to
No, no, it's not in that one. It's in
We're just gonna get Captain Erg.
Captain
that one.
We can get that by boat.
This one?
Skag.
Okay.
Skag. It's in Skag. I knew it was in a book. I just don't have the book on me. I'm going to do it. I'm going to give you actual accurate things, and I don't have a good enough memory to remember this shit, so I have to look it up as I go.
And then go east along the Traveller Trail.
Bear with me, bear with me.
So there is an actual name for this captain.
Yeah.
Okay. He got me pissed.
You know it's going to be one of the worst pirates.
My captain
Blackbeard.
is the third High Captain,
Oh fuck.
Dagmar Soljak.
Yes, that was it. I
Yeah,
think.
he's
I
a
can't
great
remember.
guy.
I'm bad with names.
I know his name.
Would you know him?
Probably not.
We have to know his name.
Do I know who that is?
Do any of us?
Make
He
a history check with disadvantage.
I'm really good at
Can
history.
anyone else make that
I'm
check?
not here, so
12.
I'm not making it.
You make your if you want to do it, make it with disadvantage.
Instantly.
History?
History.
I'll go with
So the fun part is I'd be the one who needs to do that check. And I'm not there.
10.
12.
Oh.
I'm not here.
Yep.
I'm not with us.
You have no idea who that is.
Awesome.
They sound important.
Yeah.
You have
They
no idea
sound
who the
very
fuck they are.
Who's here?
Us. Four.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The alcoholics.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of people who are from underground or the far south. So, completely the wrong people to know what the fuck's going on in this town.
Way out of my area, man.
So yeah, he's important. He is.
Good. What happens if you leave your post without permission?
I would be stripped, beaten, and then I would lose my rank.
Good. What rank are you?
I'm first mate on a ship. I'm not on the captain's ship, but on another ship.
Oh, sucks to be him.
Ah.
That's...
And your captain had a long, like, red beard.
What?
Oh, he must have been pointing to someone else.
What are you talking about?
Does your captain not have a long red beard?
No.
I'm making
Oh.
sure I'm not in the line when... No.
I'm sorry, he must have pointed to the person next to you.
Roll a deception check, please.
15.
Is it a plus 11?
Nope.
I wasn't supposed to leave my post. You lied.
You better run back.
I'm gonna run back. I'll tell my captain about this.
Yeah, I'm glad I left now.
And he glares at your face and then turns and leaves.
Don't worry, it's not memorable for us.
Yeah, they'll never find
Yeah,
out.
it's all right down. Yeah, the only drow in this place, probably.
Yeah, I'm sure they're full of purple things.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's get some wine.
At least he
I
brought us
wanted
here.
to find a drinks place.
It's one way of finding it.
Yeah, at least he won't know where you are either.
Yeah.
He'll never remember where it took us.
That's exactly what I'm going to say to
Don't
you when
worry,
my
buddy.
character meets up now.
No, we walk it in.
I can help you out for a price.
Oh, that's right, because you made yourself look like me last
Oh yeah, he's
episode.
gonna get his makeup kit out.
Make everyone look like that pirate.
Yeah.
Wait, what? There's 5 of you?
That would be
All of us
They'll
look
just
like
notice
that.
like the bright blue or dark blue body onion, and then it gets up to the head, and it's like green.
That would probably confuse them though.
Right, so you step into the. I assume you're going into the
Yeah.
state.
Yes.
Cool. You go into the place. The moment you open the door, there's a very strong scent of it's incense, but it smells very flowery, like overpoweringly.
Poweringly.
It gets there eventually.
good.
We got there.
Poweringly so.
So, like a cheap air freshener. That
Yeah,
sort
but
of
like-
flowery attempt at.
But like, well, except except it's a cheap air freshener that's stuck going, and there's like 6 of them. You step in, it's like.
Lots of incense burning in there.
Am I like low enough that like under the
No, it's you get a slight as you get to the door. You get a slight smell of there's some flour. Then you open the door and go as it just suddenly like billows
All
out.
the hipster pirates could dream like, I raid on days that end on A.
So it's not a pleasant smell.
I only read on days ending away.
When you step in,
Yeah, they're
there
both
is
hybrids.
as a light ringing sound from like a tiny silver bell above the door. That
Is there anyone else
jingles,
in
and
here?
when you go in, there is no one else in this place at all. Absolutely no one. It's just a series of tables that have all got tablecloth over it, a single rose and a jar in the middle, and like
So I actually had a date.
like makeshift coasters just on the thing, and like everyone's got like there's like 4 or 5 chairs to a table, and as you're as you're sitting in there sort of choking, staring around a little bit bemused, and you can see all the incense just dotted, not even like strategically placed, it's just random like jammed into the walls and lit. It's just random holes in the wall, they just put incense in there and left it to burn.
I'm starting to get a feeling for why the locals, you know.
Deface the front.
And a few moments pass, and you hear a door opening, and why hello there!
I leave.
Turn around
sorry.
and if you stop to see what it is, I'm just done it.
No, I just left with that voice.
I want to check.
I just left. Go to a tavern.
Thank you. I really want to hear the description.
You turn and look, there is a female human. I was going to say woman.
We knew.
Them female women, man.
Female women, scary things. But she
Now
is
we're in a scarier.
she is like 7 foot tall.
No.
Like she is wide. She is overweight as hell.
God.
She is wearing a bright yellow dress that is just splitting at the seams.
I was really hoping you were going to say lederhosen then. Really.
And she has one of those
one of the maids.
French-made aprons just around
Just to fulfill Jordan's fantasies.
around her waist, and she's smiling and beaming, like long.
Again, blonde hair, pigtails, please.
Yes,
yes,
blonde
good.
hair, yeah, just long blonde hair in pigtails, and the tiniest blonde moustache. She's smiling, and as you look at her and turn around and leave, you just quickly glance at someone. Oh, Her face falls a little bit as you shut the door shut behind you, and the bell ringing stops, and you all stand outside going.
Do I see any taverns nearby?
You see 8 of them.
I go to the third one.
I go
Tavern
with
to
him.
house ratio in this place, I wonder.
You get the sense that it's sort of like
Every
alcohol
house is a
into tavern now. You just sort of walk in and go, I'm drinking here. And they go, all
I
right.
did realise something. We didn't plan to meet up anywhere, so we're all gonna get lost.
Yeah, everybody.
Well, I know where you were.
4 of us won't. And
You know where we
were?
Yeah, and I'm going to be going there
To
eventually.
the wine place.
Yes.
Well, at least there's 4 of us together.
There's 4 of us together so far.
It's the majority, the rest will find
Yeah.
us.
I assume that you two left as well.
Oh yeah.
Good hush.
Yeah, he was the first one to say
Oh, right.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. But fuck
Just
this
going.
shit. Fuck
no,
this,
I
I'm
can't
not
say
dealing with
that.
that.
Just step backwards. Ow.
Cool. As you're standing there, bemused, looking around for a tavern, you do hear the faint sounds of sobbing coming from inside.
Well, now I feel bad.
Monsters, you're horrid. That's the worst thing you've done all campaign.
Oh hush, you respond to people subbing, don't you?
I need a drink. That's
The third tavern, please.
Third tavern, cool. We'll come back to you guys in
Cool.
a bit. Brooke,
Okay.
you went to that tavern, that one over there.
Yes.
That
So I'm
one.
gonna get attacked
Um,
by pirates.
you make your way into the it's a shithole. There's
This is
people sitting around drinking. There's a fight going off in the corner.
great.
As you walk in, a couple of knives fly past your face.
Lovely.
Because for whatever reason they put the throwing knife board in front of the door.
How many dead bodies are there?
None, they've already been buried.
Yeah, there isn't at the moment. There isn't any.
Yeah.
There
We
is
just
there is bloodstains on the floor
Perfect.
inside the door where people have died as they've walked in.
Right. Is there
And there's like some stingy bar at the back.
You should have made him roll a dex check.
I should put it down, but I didn't.
It's a shame I didn't have another level in monk because I would have caught that.
Yeah.
Right. So I want to have a quick scan around. Is there anyone sitting on their own?
Make a perception check.
11
Get
plus
press gang
6, so
for that
17.
shit.
17. Sitting over in the corner on the other side of where the bar fight is happening is a male human with greying hair, sort of a long greying beard, who's just sitting there nursing a pint in a particularly dirty glass. He's got a patch over one of his eyes, and is just sitting there nursing it and just glaring around the room.
Perfect. Okay, yeah, I'd like to get a drink myself and then have a seat. Just bloody whatever. The first ale or
Cool.
first thing that comes.
You go up and go, I want something, and the person behind just goes, gold.
Great.
Cool. Fuck off.
Yeah, I've got 20.
Indeed, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I'll then go down and to the guy's table.
As you're making your way over there, I assume you're looking at him as you're making your way over there. He
Mhm.
goes from glaring around the room to glaring at you. And just as you're watching, as you're walking towards him, he just watches you, drinks, puts his thing back down, reaches into his pocket, picks up a knife, and just rests his knife on the table.
A smirk appears on my face and I go and sit down anyway.
That probably wasn't picked up by the cameras.
He whispered what?
Stage whispering, man.
Hello, buddy. You're right down here on your own.
What do you want?
I've got an offer for you. Well, you're all down here on your own. I want to know a little bit about your story. You look like you've got something that's happened, something that you need to get off your chest.
Not really. I'm just here to have a drink of my own.
Nobody that's done you wrong, no one that you're looking to seek revenge on.
At the moment, you.
Lighten up. I'm sure I can. What I could offer you would put you in a very favourable position over this other guy, I'm sure.
There is no other guy.
Oh, that's a shame. I'll have to see someone else who's looking for needs then.
Make a persuasion check.
Persuasion.
Yeah.
13 plus. Where is it? Persuasion 5, so 18.
What are you offering?
Oh, I see. I've got something in my bag that could probably that could grant your very wishes at the moment. You ever wanted to be stronger than you could ever imagine? You wanted to go in somewhere completely unseen. No one knowing you're there. You ever wanted to fly?
I knew that.
Oh! Yes. Yeah.
Well, it's just made it possible for us to all meet up because we're just going to go to the largest bar fight going.
That random bloke that's flying.
Well, I'm just saying, I've got a handy magical substance right here that can make any of these happen, or more.
What do you want for it?
What have you got? Everything's got a value, so let me ask you, how much is this worth to you?
Doesn't sound like something I can pay for.
Well, maybe a trade could be in order. Have you got anything that's worth something, or even would be worth something should you get it back off this other guy? There's always someone else who's done you wrong. Someone who's got something that you've wanted, something better. Maybe I could take someone of his.
Make another persuasion check.
Please. No! That's a 1.
Oh,
So
no.
6.
6. He sort of looks at you, puts down his drink and picks up his knife and just sort of spins his knife around his fingers for a little bit, and then catches his knife in his 2 fingers and then leans on the hand that has the knife in it. And just sort of. I don't believe you've got anything. You need to try and cause trouble. Not the place you want to cause trouble. Boy.
I have a look around and say, to be honest, a place like this, you're always going to be finding trouble.
There's trouble with the little ones. But you're going to get in trouble with the captains.
So what are you then? A little one or a captain?
That's my business.
You ever wanted to be a captain?
That there, my friend, is mutiny. And the price of mutiny in this town is death. I would strongly suggest you weigh your next words carefully.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh well.
I don't want to die in a random
I
tavern
think
where
we-
no one else knows.
I think we've lost the lizard folk. Bye, guys.
Probably not the drow.
Well, I'm not really one for handing out free samples of this, so if you don't want to get back to any form of glory, then I'll just have to leave you.
I'm happy with what I've got.
Shame that. Damn, I have to. I leave the. I finish my drink and leave the
You
tavern.
finish your drink? As you turn to, as you get up from the table.
Yeah.
Yeah. As you turn from the table, you notice there are a couple of other tables that are watching.
Oh. Do you finish your drink?
I'd get up and leave. I'd
Just good shout. as you leave, you just get glared at.
Many more
Is it
throwing knives at the
noticeably
door.
quieter in that
It
tavern?
is noticeably quiet. The fight in the corner has stopped a little bit, and the people who are throwing knives are no longer throwing knives. And they sort of just step out of your way as you leave.
I nod, thanks. Close the door.
Wow. Who the fuck did you just talk to?
I'm guessing the
I then go into the tavern next door and
captain.
yeah.
No, it's
Ironically
probably
enough.
another first mate.
No, I reckon another captain is also
I got to
Cool.
place next door and have a sit down in there
I
instead.
go, I'm just going to sit here and drink.
Do you take the pipe from the first bar into the second one?
Yeah.
That glass isn't allowed here.
I recognise that
It's
glass.
from
That
that
belongs
pub.
next door.
Don't give a shit.
No.
It's a dirty fucking glass. They're all dirty fucking glasses.
I thought it'd be glass. It'd be like or something.
To be fair, it's probably just wood. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wooden tankard. All sorts of splinters from that.
Mm.
Cool. Yes. You make your way into the next one. You just find a table, sit down, and nurse a quiet drink to yourself.
Yeah, I think and contemplate what.
how that could have gone.
How it actually
Didn't roll a 1.
You hadn't rolled a 1.
That could have been so much better.
Liam, I know it's completely off topic,
Mhm.
but it's related to everyone here later and no one else knows. You know, that's that number we had earlier. Yeah, there's another text back. And I didn't even say anything.
Ooh, save that for the.
Well,
Development's been quite weird.
Yeah.
Great.
Awesome. So now you're standing there watching this ship burn. It doesn't seem to be going down anytime soon.
Half will come running back.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you do notice that a particularly angry half orc
Oh dear.
comes back. Make a stealth check for me.
21.
Cool. He doesn't notice you. As he gets back, as he runs back, glances across through the crowd to what's going on, and reassumes where he was standing before. But that ship is just sort of still burning.
How long's it been roughly since these guys made a move?
Every about 10 minutes.
Not too long. I keep standing there for about until it starts to sink, or if it starts to go out.
That's fair. Oh, excuse me. Well, I don't give a shit either way, to be honest.
Do you know what? I was actually wrong on that. My stealth check was actually higher than that.
Well, it was high enough, so that's fine.
Yeah, it was actually 24.
What level are you guys? Level 5?
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome. Could you make an Arcana check for me, please?
Yeah, he's gonna pass this.
25.
Cool. Looking at the ship and where the fire and stuff, you get the sense that the spell that was cast en masse against this ship was fireball,
Guessed.
and like every single one of the wizards that came out shot a fireball at it. He just sort of went,
Burn.
"Fuck you," and went back. You feel like this is going to be burning for a long time.
A lot of ship to burn too.
Yeah.
Have I
it's a
seen
big
any
large
movement
ship.
on the ship at all? Like, has ever seen any movement of
Nothing's moving. Everything on there is dead. It is well and truly dead.
Okay. Are any of the giant bodies floating towards the shore?
There are some floating towards the shore, but where they're floating towards the shore, there are groups of people
Waiting.
already there. Yeah, there are people sort of on the edge of the banks with like hooks and stuff, just to try and pull it out and see what it's got.
Yeah. Okay. I go up to the orc.
Go up to the orc.
Oh wow.
I don't know if they've pissed him off. He's just come rushing back angry.
This is very true.
So I go up to him and say, "The shark."
He turns around. And,
What's up? Okay. Where did you lead the other guys? I'll give you a gold if you tell me where you took the other guys.
make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
pissed.
No.
2 plus.
And I got a 4.
4.
Spells, my god.
Oh. Okay.
Without the magic.
No. Yeah,
Fireball.
I leave.
As you're leaving, you feel just angry glare to the back of your forehead. The back of your forehead. You know what? You feel it there. It's that angry.
It goes through the back of your head, through your brain, and hits the
Feel it on the back of your forehead. Fuck it. That is an angry stare at your back.
Alright. I look for someone who looks like. Do you know, I look for a random person who doesn't look that angry. Who doesn't look angry.
Make a perception check.
Everyone looks a bit pissed off.
26.
Everyone looks pretty fucking
Yeah.
angry.
I said not that angry.
Everyone looks pretty fucking angry. You get a sense. Anger is just a standard thing here. Though the vast majority don't look as angry as the half orc.
I go up to a random person and say, "Where's the wine bar that the orc goes to?"
Cool. When you're looking around, you do notice that the half orc has bent down to a couple of people and is talking to them,
Uh-oh.
and then they disappear and leave.
So should me not.
Derp 2.0 didn't work.
No, I pissed him off.
So you, yes, you.
Yeah, that's
go
a
to-
random person. Where's there a wine place?
So you pull over like a human who's just got like a dirty scar just down the side of his face, where it's like just at some point it's just sliced his face open, and it's been sort of repaired. You can still see like it has been stitched back together, and they never bothered to remove the stitches, so it's just sort of grown into his face.
Oh.
Right.
He just looks at you. Fucking wine bar. Fuck off. Scum.
I'm not trying to drink there. Some guys went with him earlier and he won't tell me where it was because they pissed him off. Brought towards the orc.
They pissed him off.
Apparently, yes. Because
Your
he's
friends.
been glaring at me since I asked him whether he took them.
Yeah, I'm not talking to you. And he walks away.
Oh shit.
Oh, we're in some trouble.
No, never mind me getting killed. You
Do you know
guys
what?
are fucked in your own way.
just me, really.
I decided this is. I'm just checking something quickly.
Yeah.
Still stands.
You're probably safest simply
I don't
because
know
you're
this
out
is
of the ground.
I don't know this is going on, so.
Yeah. You know he's gonna try and get revenge. You just think, oh, he's gone back to his pipes.
You're gonna leave the tavern next to it, and you're gonna see, oh, wine bar's on fire.
Ladies like running.
I
up the
go
street.
to an alleyway, making sure no one is following me first.
Make a perception check.
Oh yeah.
That's a 28. Sorry, not 28. It's an 18.
Cool. As you make your way into the alleyway, you do notice there is like a small child, small human child following you, trying to hide behind things as you're making your way around.
I move around the next corner and stop and wait for the kid to try and catch up.
Oh yeah, stealth takedown. Here we go.
Make a stealth check.
He's a wizard, right?
You're a wizard.
I got an 8.
Cool.
Oh dear.
Hey, your luck ran out.
You rolled a 1, wow.
Kid doesn't come around the corner.
I
You hear the pattering of feet and then stops.
I look around the corner to see if I can see the kid.
Never appear around. He's not hiding very well, but he's just waiting around the
I
corner.
cast sleep.
There are other people around.
Oh, I thought. I said we're in. Oh, okay.
Yeah, there are still where he is. There are still other people around.
Okay. I walk quite quickly, and then when I turn a corner, I cast Alter Self on myself. And change appearance, and I change it to, let's say a random. Markham.
Oh god, no, that's a terrible idea.
No, I changed myself to look like a generic human. Let's go with it.
Generic human, number
So he goes-
249.
Elf is a generic human.
And it has got change appearance and concentration for an hour.
Awesome. Cool. So you cast Alter Self.
Yeah.
You are altered.
After turning a corner, so
Yeah. After you turn the corner, you walk down the corner. It's about 20 feet long. You're the only person in it.
that's unhelpful.
As you start going like down the alleyways.
Okay.
it
I would
starts to get-
I would like to notice that I want to go to one where it's clear and
Yeah.
walk around. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
Sorry, yeah.
For the sake of it, just make one stealth check.
18.
Cool. Yeah. So you're able to disappear down an alleyway. It's not very long. You can do your quick yourself and come out the other side, and you're back in a group of people.
Yeah.
And you look around again, and the kid's no longer following you. You can't see him.
Okay. I then decide that something bad is happening since he seems to be quite important, and I go looking for Mud, because actually I go looking. Who would yeah.
So from where you were, you would have seen him disappear off into a tavern.
Yeah, I was just thinking.
Which actually was quite near to the.
Would I have seen him go into?
You would have seen him go in and come out.
And then go in
Okay.
again.
And go into a different one.
I go into the. I go to where I saw him going into.
Yeah. You separate before. No, as he.
I left with
Did I
them,
s-
and then I
Wait,
separated
no.
before they got to the wine bar.
Yeah.
Did I see him separate from them or?
No.
No.
Okay, I go looking for him because I know where he
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, cool. So you go into the tavern where he's in. You see him just sitting off in the corner, nursing a drink.
Mhm.
You see Markham walk into the bar.
I walk up to him.
Markham walks towards you.
I take out my crossbow. What are you doing here?
It's not me. I'm the wizard. I changed my appearance because we're in trouble.
Oh, even better.
No. It seems the other guy's pissed off the orc, and he's fairly important.
You pissed off someone in this town.
I did not. The other guys did. He's very, very angry at them.
Oh boy, this will be a sight to see. This will be a real sight to see.
I was being followed by a kid. I'm assuming he's got told to watch me. I've changed my appearance. I changed my appearance, and I've come to find you to warn you.
Well, I wasn't with him, so I'm fine.
But he knows who you are, and you were with them when you started talking to him.
No, I started talking to them. I left, and they started.
Did he leave before?
I left when you started, in fact. You started saying things, and I wandered off because I could tell this was going bad.
Oh.
So
Though
I
you don't know whether or not he saw you with everyone else at that time.
we approached it happened. Well, sort of the same
He was on
time.
watch, so he would have been actually paying attention to what's going on. So he might have done.
You might have noticed, you might not. You also do stick out pretty heavily, but
Probably the only
The fact is that afterwards we left in different directions. I was not with the four.
no, you weren't with the four.
Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, how long can you stay like that for?
3 hours.
Because you can just keep
Actually,
casting. More than that, you can just keep casting.
5 hours.
There you go.
Right, so we got 5 hours to clear out of this place.
I'd say so. I'm not sure how important he is, but he was able to get at least a few people following him and ordering him to do stuff. So, and that was without leaving his post.
Right, any idea where they went?
A wine bar.
Andy? Can't be many wine bars here. I know that there's not many wine bars here, right? Yeah, I know there's not many
Do you know
wine
what?
bars here.
I think I know there's not many
Yeah,
wine bars
it's
here.
not difficult
Actually,
to work that out.
What would I know about Luskan?
Pirates and
It's a
Mage
pirate
Tower.
port.
Yeah.
That is what you know about us.
Yeah.
It's a pirate port. It's literally what it is. They do some trade with other cities and other settlements. Usually they just raid. And if and any ship that comes near them is free game.
Even if it's another pirate ship.
Unless it's a pirate ship that has been
Thieves have some honour.
right. They will raid any ship that comes near them, apart from specific ones. You don't know why they avoid specific ships, or why they avoid some ships and raid others.
Alright. So yeah, we need to find the other guys and clear out rapidly.
Let me finish my drink first.
Alright.
Cool.
No.
Do you know what? I get a drink as well, just
Yeah,
to calm my nerves.
I suggest you blend in a bit.
Yeah, I go and get something, whatever's at the bar.
A random thing is a gold.
Someone
There you go.
nervous here sticks out like a sore thumb.
It smells absolutely foul. Whatever the drink is, it smells disgusting.
I drink. I blend
It
it.
tastes pretty shit as well.
It's proper good.
So Sasha, you're making your way around town, just looking at things, paying attention to it. There are there's a shit ton of places to drink, like a shit ton of places.
Tavern to house ratio. That's probably what I'm gonna start making a note of.
Probably about 1 to 1. Yeah.
Wow. They really like to drink.
Yeah, but you do notice there's not really many places to make alcohol.
That's what the houses are
Probably
for.
just,
Yeah.
It used to be a
They've got
house,
stills
it's now a
in them.
tavern.
There's
Somebody used to live here.
there's a few blacksmiths. Nothing special about them. It's apart from that, they all seem to sell scimitars, and the occasional short sword.
Cutlasses?
I think for the terms of rules, it's a scimitar.
Yeah.
That would make sense.
So, yeah, it's there's not really much to it. So, there you go. You see a couple of like dingy, fucking horrible like black cats that have got like have like tufts of fur. They're not cute. They're not fluffy. In fact, they're the complete opposite of fluffy.
Mangy.
Yeah, they're mangy,
cats.
fucking awful cats. Yeah.
A cat.
But it's not cute.
Ain't definitely not fluffy.
Try and follow a cat.
There's a few around. It's not difficult. Like you see a lot of them just get kicked. They're just sort of just kicked out of the way. Shit gets thrown at them.
I bet you kill Captain Long John's favourite cat.
Find the most immaculate cat that just had to be sitting on a cushion. Like, yeah, that one. Nah, they're not worth my time.
No. Cool. Let's go back to the other 4. So you guys are making your way into a tavern. You're not going back. Oh, you're just finding a tavern near you.
Yeah.
Would he have known where he went? Because he would have seen him do it before.
Yeah, I saw where he fucked up.
Yeah, who just said
So he
time?
would.
Well, the first
so
one.
he'd know where he is. At least the
Yes,
first
I
one.
wouldn't know he's moved though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You wouldn't know he's moved. Yeah, he knows the first place.
I can track people.
Yeah.
Whilst we're moving to the next tavern, do I spot anywhere that sells weaponry?
Make a perception check. What sort of weaponry? When you say
I'm
weaponry?
looking for daggers.
Cool.
You just go into any tavern, they'll be stuck to the door.
I'll have that. Punk.
You don't see any where you are, but the orc did leave you to the like outskirts of town. But you do remember you passed one or two what looked like they could have been blacksmiths.
Cool.
On your way to the wine bar, which was its actual name, which was called the Wine Bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's dingy, it's horrible, it's more of the same. It's almost identical to what a visceral
No.
Brooke.
Wrong
Yeah.
lizard.
Wrong lizard. Right town though.
Yeah.
Seriously, we need to find that shitty dive that we were in.
You sure you're not in some sort of alternate reality at the moment?
I'm not even sure myself.
Let's find a dwarf with a big orange mohawk within like fine clothes. Sticks out like some.
Then the whole
Um,
can stare at him.
Excuse me.
You're not excused.
I
Keep
don't
talking.
give a shit. So yeah, this one doesn't have a fight, but it has like 3 sets of places to throw knives at.
As you walk in the door, or is it in a more better
One of
place? I was
them,
going
one
to
of
say in
them
a
is
better
still
place.
set up to be in front of the door. The other 2 are at the back, and the 2 at the back are the ones that actually are getting used. The one at the door isn't really getting used at the moment.
Oh.
So you'll all get a drink of something if you want something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1 gold.
Well, it's pricey here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost as if they have to pay to somehow get the ale from somewhere.
Or, just steal it.
Yeah, but sometimes when you steal ale from a ship, it don't come out great.
How much extra for a clean glass?
You what?
What the fuck's wrong with what you got?
Nothing.
It's not full enough. I say I want more.
There's an extra gold for a refill.
Then keep giving me more drinks. Just put them out there.
Pay up front. But go on the table and I'll.
Pirate Town. Okay, sure, and I'll put down.
Yeah,
my
you
gold.
pay up front.
Well, he's not going to pay for my drinks, is he? Is he? Exactly. So that was a good question, and I put down 2 gold.
Cool. You picks up 2 gold and refills your cup.
Yeah, I'd start drinking that.
Yep.
That's what I paid him for.
Yep. You think you paid him the right amount?
I did that for the drink I just drunk, and then that one. But I don't know that.
Exactly.
Any
Cool.
more drinks for that game for
So you guys all spend however long nursing your drinks in there.
Yeah.
We don't drink them, we just nurse them.
Yeah.
Me and you are drinking it fairly quickly.
Well, we start drinking it and go, oh.
It tastes fucking foul, and there are bits of wood just floating in the drink.
Yeah, you get used to that.
So why are we here?
Oh, I just don't like
Time of day,
sunlight.
by the way.
Oh yeah, God.
It was, when you got here, it was sort of mid-afternoon.
So 4ish. Rough. That's. I'm going by how much light was left.
A few hours of light. We've still got a few hours of light.
In general, what was the reason for coming to this town? Or
We
We
were
were
passing
passing
through.
just
through.
passing through, isn't
Yeah.
it? Just to get to the door.
I was going to say we stay here for the night, but
Probably not.
Can I?
Feel free to.
I'm going to separate away from these three. I'm going to wander around the bar.
Cool.
And I'm going to look for pockets to pick.
It's got to be
Awesome.
one or other of us. I mean,
Make
we
it-
can't be
make
the
it-
bar.
make
and
it
not
suit-
the
Suitably sourced pirate to alleviate.
Ooh,
So
that
15.
could work.
15. You look around, there is, over in a particularly dark corner, it's very dingy on the other side of where the bar is, there is a female human who is just passed out. Completely passed out, and has a pouch of gold just on the table. Her hand sort of loosely grasped around it.
This is a pirate town. It's clearly a trap. That's
would you know that? Actually, you might.
This is a way too good to be true situation.
too easy.
Solid
It's
by
too
now.
easy.
Look for
I'm
traps.
looking for more people. Someone else.
traps.
Cool. Cool. Make a. No, I'll give that. So you look around. There's a couple of people who are like a human and a dwarf who are drinking heavily and are got their arms around each other and just sort of waving, weaving, and singing and raising their glasses up.
I will put my arm around one of them too, waving, weaving, and singing
Yeah.
very poorly.
Yep, they
And-
just drag you like, yeah!
And
Half orc!
try to
Make a
pick
slight
out
hand
the
check.
pocket.
Oh, please roll a 1.
Please roll a 20.
Okay,
Okay.
that'll work.
Somewhere in between.
So that is
Went to one of the others.
Which one are you trying to steal from?
the one in the middle first.
Cool.
First.
Just say that's a dwarf.
24.
Cool.
17 plus 7.
You grab his money pouch, and he just keeps.
And they all fall down. I'll then go for the other person's.
Cool.
Oh,
That's close. So that's 14.
14. And other money pouch.
Oh, we're so close to a 1.
Yeah.
1, no, 7. Yeah.
And he also.
One day we need to do this with Liam being drunk.
I will then cheers.
No, because it will fall to shit.
But he already can't say things as it is.
I can't.
Very true.
I don't. To be fair, when I'm drunk, I can talk normally. It's only when I'm really tired that I can't talk.
I don't vouch for this.
No.
I can vouch it because I very rarely slur my words when I'm drunk. It's just when I'm fucking
Slur.
Yeah, that's what you drink, you idiot.
It's just I can't.
Anyway, no, sorry, tangent. Oh, sorry, made a tangent.
Pirate murder.
Cancelling that.
I refuse
Oh,
to drink.
the
And
people
so-
How much
Pirate
gold do you
thievery.
get out of that?
Dwarves. Oh,
he
sorry.
doesn't know.
Are you going to? I suppose you are going to count.
You get
CV
I would
gold.
like to know because it makes a difference to how much gold I have.
Yeah. Are you counting it here?
No.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
So I have 2 bags basically.
Yeah, you got 2 bags of something.
Yeah,
They've got pretty decent weight to them.
Cheers them and then sneak away and see if I
Cool.
can rejoin
They
you.
just say cheers you. Oh,
Drunk
Spilling beer.
dwarf, human.
And you leave, and they continue going their way around the bar. Cool. Here we go, the others. You do notice that woman over in the corner. Someone go over and try and pinch the thing. and you watch as a knife just comes up and goes through his hand, when she just stays as she is and just slides the knife back out along the length of his hand.
Oh.
Then the guy screams and leaves.
Yeah.
So she's just laying there.
And she just continues lying there.
Okay.
We all got to get our kicks somehow.
Yeah. True.
Puts the knife back inside the pocket and goes back to looking like she's unconscious.
Only good choice.
For no
not to.
reason, violence, just like trying to get someone to.
Yep.
Alright.
Shit, that sounds like something he'd do.
Yeah, like you'd probably get on with that.
Probably.
But I meant,
So you're
what,
just drinking them.
what are we doing in this city? Not in here. I mean, I know you don't like the sun, but why are we here?
I don't
We're
know. We
passing
turned up.
through.
We were passing
Yeah.
through, got a drink. I assume we'd be on our way after the drink.
Was the idea to find a caravan? Was that the idea?
Uh,
I doubt we're going to get one here.
Yeah, I'm getting that feeling.
And the time is? What day?
About mid-afternoon.
So going in is going to be what we could and
Well,
camp
yeah,
up.
we could camp on the road again.
yeah.
It's a bit of a dodgy place.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, I wouldn't like to stay
that
here.
orc didn't
Not
seem too
really.
happy with you.
Of course he did.
Yeah, he seemed perfectly happy about being stood up. Stood up.
Sorry. With his hot date.
Can you make a perception check for me, please, Sasha, as you're wandering around town?
20.
Okay, cool. How long are you waiting before you start looking for these guys again?
I just want to, like, as I say, once I've got a sort of a lay of the land, once I sort of know where stuff is, I'll go back to the dock, see if I can see them, and then try and track them, essentially.
It's a pretty big town, so it could take you, like, it's probably the same size as Bryn Chandler, maybe a little bit bigger than Bryn Chandler, so it will take a long, like a good few hours to wander around and get a sense of it all.
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool. What was your 20 in your perception?
That was total.
Yeah. Cool. As you're just sort of wandering around and having a look at things, you get the sense of sort of groups of people moving around with purpose, and they're sort of stepping into taverns and coming back out a few minutes later.
Okay then.
You are seeing that.
Gee, I'd hate to be on the receiving end of those guys.
Wonder who they'll be.
Can't think of
Right.
anyone.
We'll continue scouring.
Yep, yeah, you will.
I mean, I know I've
Yeah.
got it, but I'm clueless as to
I
why.
wonder if it's an
Good
Huh?
wonder if it's
Okay.
an alcohol on
With you.
band of merry men.
I'm asking you, can I
This
buy
is a pub crawl.
pixie dust off you?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
this
it's
stuff.
totally normal.
Yeah, it'll be useful for my enchanting. And possibly adding it to some explosives to see what effects it'll give.
Oh, now that would be fun.
Yeah.
See, you've actually got my interest with that now. I thought you just wanted it for your own meaning.
I kind of want
Interrupted as the
selfish
door
things.
smashes open and you watch about 15 people come walking in, have a look around, and walk back out again. All of them are openly carrying their blades, and
The people I noticed, did I notice them openly carrying?
yeah,
weapons?
they're also
Okay,
open carrying
yeah.
blades. Yeah.
So yeah, I
They're all
okay.
like-
In that case, I'm like, oh, there's a hunt going on. All right. Wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of that.
And you notice that they've all got sort of what's the way of putting it?
Sigil?
Yeah, a sigil of some sort. Yeah, they've all got on their right shoulder. They all have the same sigil.
Does it happen to match the guy that I was speaking to?
It does not. It is a different sigil to that.
Does it recognise
And-
But it
that
does
I
match
saw?
the half orcs do.
That I spoke to before him. Then, so
Shall I
Sorry,
start
I
writing a
mentioned
new
character.
character?
That's the
Yes.
same as the orc. Basically, they pissed off. They're all the
Actually-
same sigil.
Sasha's going to do what Sasha does best.
Yeah.
Shadow them.
We need
Yeah.
to give
Uh,
the
so-
wind to the fuck out of here.
should we follow them? It could lead us
See
straight to
how
the
long
others.
it's going to happen.
I reckon we should go to the road we said we meet up. Get towards the edge of town.
We're meeting somewhere.
But we said we were going east after this, so the east road.
I
How long have we been in
don't
this
know.
tavern now?
I honestly don't remember it, but
Yeah.
okay.
Probably
So-
about 10 minutes at this point.
Yeah,
So 10, 15 minutes.
I convinced him that because we said we were going to be going east after this, that we should go towards the east road and try and hope they get.
The guards sort of go. The guards, the people who broke in, very
Search party.
yeah, sort of scatter around the thing, take a few minutes to look around, look at your tables, turn their heads, walk away, and then all leave.
When one comes to our table, I just kind of say, "Hey, who are you hunting?"
Fuckers that decided to fuck with the captain's first mate.
Oh, I don't want to be that guy.
No, you do not.
Give him a poker for me then.
They've got more than just a poking coming.
What's going to happen to him?
What do you think's
Anything
going to
fun?
happen to him?
Everything fun that you can think of.
Bit of burning?
More than a little bit.
You guys still do that thing where you tie him to the mast and yeah. What about the prow? And then you find a ship to ram.
Keep
Don't
a
do
hole
that.
in them.
Too quick.
What also damage the ship when they crash?
Exactly. Like,
Well, it depends.
There's a
You
very
find
certain
out it's
hailstorm
suitably
somewhere
small.
picking up right
You just
now.
go,
Just leave them underneath the toilet for a couple of days. Just underneath the public toilet.
We've got our ways. We've got our ways.
Alright,
They've got their ways.
I'll bet.
Liam, people throwing knives. Race, are they?
It's a mix. There's a couple of half orcs, a couple of humans.
I'm gonna walk
The dude
over
just
to-
walks away from you, and then they all
doesn't
eventually
care.
leave. Yep.
I'm not going to walk over and just ask them if they
he's
mind
not
if
gonna stand and
I
fight
join
right
in with
down.
a few knife throwing
They
at their target.
yeah. They sort of they look you up and down and go, "Yeah, right. Wager to play.
Oh, you're betting.
Yeah. What else are you gonna do? 5 gold to join in. Winner takes the pot. That's a point system.
How long have you been playing it for?
Are we playing? A few rounds.
I'll watch.
Suit yourself, mate. So they're just sort of.
Yeah, I'd like to keep my
gold.
yeah.
The half orc that you were talking to seems to about 80% of the time.
Seems to know what you're doing.
You know, he's getting bullseyes just the whole time. The ones that aren't are just like in a ring. So you know, whereas the others are sort of missing most of the time. And he's just sort of cycling through potential combatants, and they are all getting fucked. Vibrations, earthquake.
Didn't get that.
It's fine.
So the two of us, I think we're just going to sort of when
Make
the
our way towards the east road.
yeah when the people
After
are
they've
searching
left.
around have left,
Yeah.
we'll wait a minute or two and then
Cool.
kind of
Finish our drinks and go.
no hurry. We'll just amble.
Yeah.
Cool. So you're gonna amble over towards.
Did you say where we were meeting the others?
No, I think we just
I
sort
think
of.
we all just walked off and then.
We definitely started with.
You guys can hear dogs barking in the background.
Yeah,
Actually, it's
Hunting.
perfect.
No,
right
we,
here.
Yeah.
we didn't say where, and there were definitely more of us to start with.
Yeah, let's sit back down now. I'm a bit richer.
How much, sir?
The world's a bit poorer.
The value of the money in the world has not changed, just the hands at which it holds.
That's quite deep. Not as deep as my pockets are.
Well, you can get the next round then.
Alright, and I'll stand up and I'm going to wobble over to the bar and I'm going to like feel in my pocket, like, is this gold? Is this is this silver? Like, I have money. I'm going to walk over to the bar.
Make a perception check as you're feeling.
So you whops 30 copper onto the bar.
Oops.
Perception, right? 3.
3.
That's the worst roll.
You are the richest
There's
person
coins.
ever.
They're definitely coins.
Nice.
You think?
That's good.
You got shell.
There might not be coins.
Yeah, it's a collection of shells.
Something bites
That's
you.
a crab.
Something moves. Okay, I will.
My crab.
Yeah.
Instantly, it's just going on at exactly the same time because I have got an action to do when we get to the east road.
It's roughly about the same.
Alright.
Yeah.
Because what's the sorry, quick question. What's it like just outside the town? Because it's has it a wall or anything?
Nope.
Okay, yeah. So what's it like just outside the town? Is it still rocky, or is there trees, or?
At this point, yeah, you're still on the edge of like where the spine of the mountains, like the base of the mountains, come down to. They are big ass fucking mountains. You're still in like rocky
I
highlands.
was like, trees could go there. But yeah, I was wondering how clear is the visibility from the edge of town?
Pretty clear. Yeah.
Alright.
The path you're on follows along the northern end of the Mirror River. But you can, from here, you would be able to see the Neverwinter Wood. But that's probably still a day's travel from Luskan to get into there.
Alright.
But yeah, it is pretty open terrain.
Yeah, I get close to. Well, yeah, we get close to the edge of it because
Cool.
I was. Yeah. Doesn't quite work.
So yeah, so you make your way over to the bar. Hush.
Okay. I will have a look at what I'm holding.
There's a mixture of coins. There's some gold, there's some silver, there's some copper.
Okay, I will, yeah. Oi, Barky! More drink! That summary of gold that I have, and the copper and the silver, onto the table.
Cool. I'm just going to see what you actually got.
See how much you're overpaying by.
How many drinks you getting?
Are we here for an hour?
So you did find 6 gold. That would have been 6 gold. 16 silver and 8 copper. So you pick up a handful, which is going to have 2 gold, 3 silver, and 4 copper in it. As you just put them down, and he's just like, so it's 2 drinks then.
Still more drinks than no drinks.
Cool. He just the whole thing.
Yep.
Puts 2 drinks down.
And I'm going to pick up both drinks.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go back to the table.
Cool.
Look at more drinks.
Yeah. On the way to the edge, I look for an alley that has no one down it,
Cool. Make a perception check.
or an alley that turns and then turns again and there's no one down that
Cool.
bit.
Make a perception check.
Let's say 17, I think.
17. As you're looking around,
Yeah.
you notice more of those groups heading around town, and they're slowly making their way out from the harbour, making their way further out, and you notice that people are vacating area, and basically everyone is moving from the streets into the alleyways. There
Okay.
isn't really anywhere to sneak out the way anymore.
Alright. Yeah, we make it to the edge towards the edge of town and just sit in an alley near the Eastern Road.
Cool.
Yeah, that's where we're going. Okay.
Okay. I don't really trust the reason why you in disguise is taking me down an alley.
Well, I was planning on making a distraction to get everyone to come towards it and then try and find the guys in this cave, but there's too many people around.
I'm not going to be able to find them in this town.
That's why I was going to make a distraction of a big explosion.
How's my shadowing coming along?
Make a stealth check.
Ooh, do we see Hush? Hush, sorry. Do we see him
No
at
one
all
sees
as we're walking around?
No, you were
17
not
plus 7.
Walking around, cool. Yeah, that's fine.
As
You
we're
walk
walking towards
towards
here, he's walking around though. Does he walk past us? He was following the group.
Yep, but he's wondering. There are multiple groups.
Yeah, I was saying, 'cause you said we see a few of them. Do
You
we
see
see
a
him?
few more,
Do we see him
yeah,
following
yeah,
any
Yeah, I
of them?
picked one to follow
Yeah,
specifically.
yeah. No, the point he would have been a little. Distant
Yeah, that's why I
off.
was wondering if he might have crossed paths just in case.
Not yet.
Alright.
So you're following this group. They are doing the same thing. They are going into
Tavern to tavern.
caverns, going every few minutes, looking around, and coming back out with a shake of heads, and they're doing so. And they are doing. They seem to have like an assigned section to do this to.
So are they repeating taverns?
Without it being linked to us.
They're not repeating taverns, but they are slowly moving further out. As you're following these people around, you notice other groups where they get to a road where the 2 groups will meet, and they'll go up the road together and separate back out again.
Okay.
They're doing a pretty good sort of sweep and search. Yeah, they're making a very good job of getting everything as they're going around.
Just swap.
Yeah. So, you guys are drinking. Tosh comes back with 2 more drinks.
Thank you.
This is my round. I took my drink back.
Liam,
It's my round.
I also use alter self myself before it runs out again. So like 5 minutes left, I use it again.
I didn't
Or
realise I
thereabouts.
had to explain drinking culture as well.
Oh, you don't have to explain. I know. I'm just drinking.
Just like, you drink it!
So what sort of time is middle of the afternoon, so 4 o'clock-ish?
Yeah.
So yeah, let me know when I need to cast it again. Okay.
That's fine.
I mean,
How long have we been split up before?
You probably at this point you're probably approaching like the 20-25 minute mark.
Oh, that's
Cool.
no time at all. Yeah,
Yeah.
well,
Yeah.
It's a really big organisation for the pirates.
Clearly, when
They
you
don't aim
do
on
this
fuck
with
us with.
someone, yeah, they don't fuck about.
he left his post.
They love a good public execution, so.
Who doesn't?
Yeah.
But so yeah, so you're there. You notice that the group you're following is starting to go in the direction that you originally went towards.
Oh, good.
You know, there's
So I'm assuming at some point I spot a tavern that looks really, really out of place with you know the attempt to paint it and the flowers.
Or it's on
that's
naturally
that.
quiet.
That's the
Not
plan.
edge, because that's way on the edge of town. That's gonna be like the last thing you spot. But you do,
Eventually.
yeah. Yeah, you're reaching the point where you started to break off from where the others went, and they're still just doing this tavern sweep. And you guys are not near there at all. Because
I didn't see which way they really went after they turned the corner.
no, you do not.
So I went to where the different exit is.
So, you were led from the harbour. You were led south, by the way, and led to the south and southern edge of the town.
I'm guessing we finish our drinks and start making our way back towards
Yeah, I guess.
where the
The
Where
main,
we get
the
that,
main
we get
area
the
where we
boat.
were.
Back
We get
towards the
boat,
harbour.
and we're, like, walking from here, getting the boat, staying the night.
I think
well,
we
it depends
were-
where we're going. We're
Yeah, I
going
think
to
we were
Ever.
walking.
Where are we going east?
Are we going to Everland or are we going
We
to?
were going to Everland, yeah.
Yeah,
Which is
so-
east, right?
It's east, so
Yeah.
So I say we go
Yeah,
east.
continue going
and
east.
hope that the other 3 are going that way too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the smart place to be is the entrance.
Yeah.
So, well, the entrance we came in anyway.
So we do that.
Why can't we look for
Well, we don't want to go to the
yeah, I
entrance we
guess.
came in, do we?
No.
I think there's another one.
Or is there an eastern
I
entrance?
think there's an eastern
Yeah,
entrance.
cool.
Yeah, there's an
Yeah,
eastern
that way.
Cool.
entrance.
We head towards that.
Cool. So you guys finish up your drinks and start making your way out of the tavern,
I want to see if I can get daggers on the way.
or from the dudes throwing things.
No.
Oh, from cool. That's fine.
Sure.
You might have a chance to do that as you step out, you hear a sudden cry of "That's them there!" And Sasha, you watch the group that you've been following start running, and you guys see a group of 12 people running, mixed between dwarves, half-orcs, and humans running towards you. I think we'll stop and have a quick little break there. So, yeah, as you guys step out the tavern, look around, start making your way back to where you go. You hear a shout from over to your left of, "There they are, get them!" And you turn over and there's a group of 12 various humans, half-orcs, dwarves, carrying mixes of weaponry. Some of them have got scimitars. Most of them have got scimitars. Well, actually no, some of them have got scimitars. A couple of them have got mallets. The half-orcs are all carrying mallets as they run towards you. A couple of the humans have got great swords, yeah, that's what you've got running towards you. So we're going to call it there because that's going to be a mess of a fight and it's going to be really fun and awesome. So yeah, you get to look forward to that next session. So thank you guys for watching and keeping with us as we keep going into more and more random bullshit. Basically.
On a tangent from finding giants to pissing off all the pirates in the world.
Yeah,
In
pissing
one
off
session.
the literal pirate coven.
Well, you got to do something with your
spare time.
Yeah. Gotta have a hobby. That is pissing off giants, pissing off guards, pissing off the town speaker and the
piss off the
captain of the guard.
We're just permanent
Hush.
agitators. Permanent agitators. That's our like.
Everything that announces this, and you have to stamp on it.
Pissing off barkeeps.
Knocking off cats.
Well, exactly.
So yeah, like, comment, subscribe, enjoy us. Go to Facebook. I say every week, but go to Facebook because we still don't. No one goes on it, and we don't use it because we suck. But if you go on it and bug us, we'll probably use it.
We do sort of use it.
We post our videos.
Yeah. Basically.
That's using it.
Yeah.
For now.
Using you.
Post it on there at least once a week.
Exactly. Yeah. Thank you for watching, and we will catch you next week. Laters.